It's been a while. Now, we have the Terminator stuff return. Alright, so we got the Terminator bundle. We got Arnold's Terminator here. I won't say his last name because although I do think my audience is mature enough to know what that his name isn't a bad word, there's unfortunately some people in there that don't get that. They got Terminator, he's got the battle damage style. He's got the sunglasses on, sunglasses off. Alright. And we got the backblink Skynet Llama. I'll be on your back instead of I'll be back. The Tow Truck Surfer emote. That does actually have copyrighted music, but we'll look at that soon. The Mimetic Polyalloy Blades. Then the HK Aerial. Alright. The entire thing, if you don't own any of it, is 2,300 V-Bucks, but because I own the emote, it's 1,800. This is about 1,500. Comes with the back bling. The emote is 500, 800, 500. If y'all are going to be buying any of this stuff, it's going to be here until August 21st, 2025. If y'all are trying to support me, though, be sure to be using code RageQuitGuide. You know we're getting it. Yes! Gimme. For the gameplay, I'm gonna be using the Boogeyman rap, because that's the best I can really come up with. But Terminator, aka Arnold, whose last name I won't say because unfortunately we live in a day and age where a lot of people, where a lot of words can sound similar to another one, and if I say it, then a lot of people are gonna try to cancel me. But anyways, HK Aerial. Forward, backwards, left, right. I think kind of adjust to whenever I'm however I'm flying and stuff. That's actually really neat. I like that. Let me try that again. Let me actually try it at night this time. I believe there's actually lights that come off of it. I believe there's lights. You can probably barely see it, but they're there. My angle is just right. You might be able to see the lights emitting from there. But this glider, pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch the Terminator movies. Never seen any of them. Maybe I've seen clips, but I know the references. Some of the references, like "I'll be back" and the Cyberdyne salute and stuff like that. But not really much else. But I know that Arnold is one of his most known roles, or one of the more known roles of him. That llama, it's got that glowing eye right there. Alright, now the pickaxe, equip on equip. Okay. This doesn't seem like anything too special. Like, the pickaxe, like, the sound... Let me actually make sure I have sound effects up. Yeah, I do. The sound on this... kind of what I'd expect. I think it's good for what this is supposed to be, but, not really special to me, at least. Does he have unique footsteps? They at least do match what I feel like I should be hearing. Now, this guy does have an emote called Tow Truck Surfer. I will play the copyright music now, though. I just wanted to show it off a little bit. Copyright music on right here. Do this. And then there we go. Dun, 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 dun. You might barely be able to hear it, but I'm still showing it off. Now, this vehicle, the last time we saw this, I believe, in Fortnite, actually, was Chapter 2, Season 6's prologue event. If anybody remembers that little live event, where, like the prologue to Chapter 2, Season 6. And this, and the Terminator, and also, you can also see, Peely kind of, driving the thing a little bit. Maybe you can't really see from here. You can probably see a little bit better from the locker, but, Peely is driving this thing. As to why he is... This was after the collision event back in Chapter 4, Season 3. That's when this guy was released. So I guess, he was driving the truck right there. That's why they decided to drive here, I guess. which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's okay. Now I'm turning up the sound effects and getting rid of the copyright music now. But that's the SEMA right here, Tow Truck Surfer. I'm gonna do this too. If anybody wants to suggest to me, like, the Terminator movies I should be watching, assuming there's, like, a little order or something like that, or maybe multiple iterations of them, let me know in the comments. Should I watch Terminator? And if so, which movies, which order? Somebody tell me in the comments. Just to show this off also without a back bling, I'm just going to take off the glasses real quickly. This is also the emote from the front right here. You can see the peely thing right there. But anyways, I'm going to do without his glasses and no back bling. Yeah, he needs the glasses. That's just who he is. He needs the glasses. That's kind of one of the things that he's kind of known for and stuff. Well, like, that's kind of iconic to his look, I should more say. But yeah, let's change his head style. We looked at the main style here. Now we're looking at the battle damage style. You can actually see he's got a bit of his arm not looking, like a bit of his endoskeleton kind of peeking out a little bit right there. And his arm right there doesn't look like a human hand anymore. Here's what he looks like with the sunglasses. Oh, with the sunglasses off, also. With that battle damage style. See the glowing eye right there. All right. But anyways, the battle damage style. Ooh, that hand right there. I saw a friend say that they wanted something like this for Darth Vader, like it to be an edit style for him, like where he's like all battle damage and stuff. I don't see why not. That would be a pretty neat thing. But they have it for Terminator here at least, so that's always good. Do the emote. Not that one, this one. Explosions. Yeah! What do you guys think of this so far, though? I'm kind of liking this, actually. And I'm not even a fan of Terminator like that. But I do know the movies, at least a little bit. But yeah, that's Terminator right there. Well, actually, just for the sake of it, just for the lulz. Not this. Let me take off his sunglasses with this style right here. Mm-hmm. Looks really neat. Gotta say. I don't know what else to say on him, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed. Would it surprise you if I told you that this guy isn't usable in LEGO? See that right there? He's not usable in LEGO. See? None of it's usable in LEGO. I don't know why. Well, actually, I know why, but I still feel it's dumb, and I think he should be usable in LEGO. But yeah, that's the Terminator right there. Really good set so far. You guys like his movies? Let me know in the comments. If y'all are going to be buying any of this stuff, be sure to be using code RAGEQUITGUIDE. And I'll see y'all around.